Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Mrs. Tal again today. I actually have a very short video. It's December right now and I've been reflecting on my spending habits. Today I am sharing 5 things I no longer buy. So those are 5 things that I no longer spend my money on. I hope these things inspire you to just reflect as on your spending habits and actually see where you can cut down certain expenses. Number 1, I no longer buy items that are on sale. Specifically because I find that sales will make you want to spend on things that you wouldn't ordinarily buy. So the only items that I buy when they are marked down and are on sale is items that maybe I've been looking into buying in any case. So I then take advantage of this opportunity. But if I haven't thought about spending on something and I see it on sale, I actually do not buy, and I've made that a very good habit. This is because actually over the years I've noted I had a lot of items in my home that I've never used before, including clothing items that I've never worn before, and I always ask myself, why do I have these things? And I remember it's because I bought them because they were marked down. So guys, I no longer buy things that are marked down on sale when I do not need them or when I had not thought about them before. Number 2, unused subscriptions. So when it comes to subscriptions, what I do, I make sure that I get a trial first, which is for free, and I see that am I actually going to use the subscription. For example, Netflix, I actually got a trial for a few days and I saw if is this an offering that I would have a lot of stuff to watch. Then after my trial had expired, which is for free, I then made a decision to commit to the expense of paying for it. So this goes for a lot of subscriptions that are online, whether it's your newspapers or gym membership. Is something that a lot of us take emotionally, especially as we go to 2022. A lot of us will start making new resolutions. You join for gym, which is for a year or 2 years, and then you end up not going to gym, so you lose a lot of money because you were very emotional at that point of making that decision. So rather get a trial first and then see if you actually commit to the decision before you commit financially. And number 3, this is a funny one. I do not buy food when I am very hungry. I do not buy food on the go when I'm very hungry, because guys, when you are hungry, you tend to overspend. Think about when you walk into a grocery store and you're super hungry, you buy everything you find on the aisles, So even with takeaways, when you're super hungry in that drive-through, you buy way more than you need. And while we're talking about food, number 3, I do not go to a grocery store for my shopping without a grocery list. This helps me actually spend on things that I need and not things that I do not need. So every time I go for shopping, I have a list of things to buy and I stick to that list. This is also a good way to make sure that you stick to your budget when it comes to how much you spend on a monthly basis on food items. Number 4, I do not buy the latest tech items. So, for instance, iPhone 13, if that's the latest iPhone available in the market, I'll make sure that I'll buy something slightly close to the latest, but not the latest, because I believe that in terms of differences in what the two products will offer you, the latest offering and the one before it, in this instance, let's say iPhone 13 versus iPhone 12, the features will not be very different. So there'll be few things that have changed, but the price difference between those two items is actually a lot for me. So what I do every time they release a new latest gadget, a new version, I always buy the one before it because I maximize on the savings that you get by buying the one before it. So that's what I do for most things. Even when it comes to things like your laptop, a lot of tech gadgets, that's my approach, and I found that it has worked a lot for me in terms of what I end up saving. Number 5 is low quality items. So guys, hear me right. I'm not saying I buy expensive items only, but I'm saying I do not buy low quality items. You can find good quality things which are not too expensive. What I realized over the year, when you buy something that's low quality, let's give an example, a shoe. If I buy a shoe that's low quality, I will have to replace it in a shorter period than when I just save up well and then buy a good quality shoe eventually. So it always helps for me to just rather save and buy a good quality item, which is slightly more expensive, and know that it will last me longer. Because if you think about it, if you keep on buying the same type of shoe again and again, you might actually end up spending way more than you would have should you have just waited a bit more and budgeted and then spent on the more better quality item. So in this house, my husband has actually adopted the same mindset. In this house, we buy good quality stuff, from furniture to clothes to everything. We rather wait and save and buy good quality item. That is it, guys. Those are the 5 things I no longer spend on. So please do comment, guys, and just let me know what are things that you used to spend a lot on that you no longer spend on, your habits that have changed and how those have helped you. And actually, I think I'll give you one bonus one. I used to spend a lot on handbags and shoes. Those were my weaknesses. I'm not saying I no longer buy these last items that I'm mentioning, but guys, I've become better. What I do instead, I buy colors that are more neutral, so colors that I know will work for way more outfits, and of course last longer in terms of quality. That way I'm not always buying a new handbag, I'm not always buying a new shoe. So that's a habit also that I've changed. So please, guys, do share on your side what habits have you've changed, or what are you thinking of cutting down on. So as we go into the new year, let me know what are you thinking on cutting down on. I hope this inspires you to really reflect on your spending habits and on your budget month to month. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you love my content, please make sure that you press the subscribe button and press the notification bell to make sure that when I upload a video, you get a notification. Love you so much, guys. Mwah! Goodbye.